Welcome to another episode of eThekwini Matters podcast. I'm your host, Simpiwe Dlamini. On this episode, we sit down with Umabusi Mafunda from the Metropolis Service Directorate. Mabusi is currently the acting senior manager for the Fines Processing Administration Division. Mafunda will unpack and provide insight on how do we pay for traffic fines, penalties involved, and motorist rights when operating and using our roads. Like I said, this is a very special episode in a sense that we will delve in and look into both the law enforcement and what should be done by road users. So sikhuluma ngamalungelo akho as well as ukuthi wenza njani-ke as umshayeli. Mabusi, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Simpiwe.
Yeah, firstly, please tell us about the Fines and Processing Administration Division. What do you guys do?
Okay, Tina, we take over from angithi when you get amaphoyisa the issue with the ticket, be it a sport fine, the small pink one, or the sport summons. So we take over from that, the process from there up until you get to make your payment. It's a process ukuthi you get your fine, we upload it on the system. From once we've captured it on the system, it goes to a life cycle of a traffic fine, which becomes a summons, eventually becomes a warrant of arrest if you have not paid. We trace you. We've got a division that deals specifically with tracing AMA offenders. And then we also take care of AMA courts. We're in charge of all AMA courts within Italy municipality. That is in Verulam, we've got one there, we've got one in Tuzuma, we've got the Outer West, which is in Pinetown, but we cater for AMA courts going up that side, Outer West side. And then we've got Chatsworth, we've got the South region, where we have Toti, we've got Umlazi, we've got Umbombolo Court. And then we've got the central one, the main one here at Durban Magistrate Court, which is our busiest court. So once you've appeared at court as well, we take over from a magistrate, capturing our results as a court after you've done your appearance. And from there, we make a payment, etc., etc. So we take over from the time uthola ithikithi up until the end.
Okay, so I get a fine.
Mm.
Parked on Mona Road. I'm making an example. I get a fine today. How long does it take for you guys to process that fine? And then how then do I get notified that no, you've got a fine, you must go to court on Saturday or you must pay on Saturday?
Okay, if it depends on the type of fine that you get. We've got sport summons. The sport summons, it's the big ticket, which is given to you by iPoyisa when they stop you. That one has got a date, it's got your court date. So you need to, it's either you make a payment before that court date or you go to a court based on the court that is actually written on the sport summons. You go to court, you appear before a magistrate on that particular date, and then once you've pleaded your case, then you can make a payment immediately after your court session. If you get the small pink one, which we usually leave Kuma windscreen, that one you can also make a payment immediately. If you don't have imali to make a payment, you can also visit one of our courts around eThekwini. You can visit those courts and then we give you a summons when you get to court. Then you can appear before a magistrate and then they decide to you pay a lesser amount, whatever the case may be, and then you have to make a payment after you've done your court appearance.
Okay, so you mentioned that you can make a payment immediately. It
Yes.
doesn't mean that I can pay the police officer. So where do I go to make the payment?
Oh, no, not immediately as in you pay a police officer, but you can visit. We've got Agosizagala. If it's the pink one, you can go Agosizagala. We've got the HQ here, headquarters here in town. You can also make payments electronically via EFT. You make a direct deposit into our FNB accounts. And lately, we even have if you bank with FNB, we app Yako, we are now listed as a public recipient. If you go on, you select payments, once-off payments, there's public recipient, and then under the search tab, you put in fines. Then you get a list of all these other municipalities and fines. You select eThekwini municipality fines. Then you can make a payment using your reference number, which is on the ticket. It's written as notice number. you can use that, or you can use your ID number.
No, okay, interesting. So you mentioned that you also in charge of inkantolo.
Yes.
So you mentioned khona inkantolo eseMbumbulu, khona esePinetown, khona la ngaphakathi enkabeni yedolobha. Kwenzakalani lapha enkantolo sixoxe?
Okay, enkantolo, what we do is khona i-court roll, like we know i-process yase-court, uzoba kwi-court roll, siyayifaka khona ukuthi you're appearing on this date. Then uyahamba-ke, let's say uthole ithikithi lakho, i-summons yakho for 1.5, ngoba wena you are a law abiding citizen, ufuna ukukhokha, ufuna ukusikweleta before it even becomes i-warrant of arrest. Uzohamba na isamanisi lakho e-court, so we'll do our admin processes khona, si-capturishe kwi-system, and then ungene ku-magistrate uplead i-case yakho. I-magistrate-ke will then decide ukuthi okay, mase ususho hlampe ukuthi I can't afford 1.5 but I'm willing to pay, ngicela ukuthi ungehlisela i-reduction yana. If i-magistrate ivuma ukuthi izokwehlisela, he decides we can't, he can reduce it ibe 1,000 ingabe 500, he decides, we are not involved kuleyo process leyo thina as u-fines processing. And then mase yakurejusela-ke mawuphuma, we need to update i-system yethu with ama-court results ukuthi you appeared, this is how much you need to pay. We also have ama-cashiers ema-court, so you can make i-payment yakho immediately after uphuma enkantolo, and then we then update i-system yethu as well ukuze phela hlampe let's say ubune-warrant of arrest, nkosi yami, ungathi uphuma then they stop you, it still shows that you have a warrant of arrest and they arrest you. So we need to update the system immediately, and then you're free to go. But what we also do is if you get the pink one, ama 341s, if you get the pink tickets, we windscreen like with those ones. And you see what you can't afford it, the amount there is on the ticket, you can still be a walk-in at courts, and then we will issue you with the samanisi, and then you can make your court appearance there and then get the process as a court follows on up until you make your payment.
Oh, interesting. So it sounds scary when the moment you mention a court,
Yes.
someone will say, maybe I'm going to need a lawyer. What does that mean? Do I need a lawyer, or I just walk in there, ngiyichazele mina ukuthi nginenkinga la ngengikwazi ukuyikhokha le mali?
You don't need a lawyer. You don't need a lawyer. We do have big companies, companies that represent them, who go and make appearances on their behalf. You don't need a lawyer. It's not scary at all. We are nje magistrates, they listen to your case and then yeah, but it's not a scary process at all. You can walk in, and what we do now is let's say you've got a summons, spot summons, uthola nje today emgaqweni iphoyisa likumisile lakujaja. Mase usuya court-ke manje, what we now do is we will not allow you ukuthi ukhokhele just for that one ticket. We also go on the system, sibheke ukuthi imaphi amanye owakoletayo. Then we will issue with ama-summonses for all the ones that you've got outstanding. That way, when you go before a magistrate, you can make a payment for everything that you have against your name. By the time uphuma ushiya i-court, you know that you are sorted, you are clean, even kune roadblock awusabulutho, because you know you've made a payment, as opposed to us attending to the only summons that you have or that was issued to you, and then a month later uthole a-call from us telling you ukuthi you still have amounts outstanding. Also e-court-ke angithi vele noma ubanjwe kuma-roadblocks, we do the same. We call it a hygiene check, where we just check everything that you have. We warrant roadblock, when they call in, we will not check just for warrants of arrest that you have against your name, but we will give the total amount of everything that you have that is outstanding. Because what happened in the past is that umuntu will be stopped with roadblock, since you've got a warrant of arrest for 5,000 rand, yet you still have funds that are outstanding, maybe amounting to 20,000. And then later on, but when you have an amount of 20,000 that is outstanding, then it's like, but I was stopped at a roadblock and I paid 5,000. What are you talking about? So when we roadblock, we'll still give the total amount that is outstanding, and then you can pay leyo mali ke.
Okay. So speaking of warrant of arrest,
Yes.
what constitutes a warrant of arrest? Is it because I've been owing, you guys can't find me, and then you guys then issue a warrant of arrest? So
Yes.
what constitutes a warrant of arrest?
Yes, if we can't find you, as I said, ukuthi khona i-life cycle yethikithi lizoqala liyi-normal thikithi, sikishushe with i-notice, sikuthumela ama-reminders, then ishintshe ibisamanisi, ama-summon servers afike kwakho azokuseva ngayo ukuthi come to court. And then if kuwukuthi you still don't do that, then it becomes a warrant of arrest-ke. Mewuthi la sihlangana khona-ke nawe-ke sesiyakuvalela. Ayisaqoqi.
Someone will say, I was stopped at a roadblock.
Yes,
I've never received a notice of a warrant of arrest.
yes.
I've never signed for it, but I was stopped at a roadblock and I got arrested.
Mm.
How do you then deal with such a situation where someone says, I've never received anything, but I'm told I've got a warrant of arrest and I'm now being arrested?
Yes, we actually do have quite a number of those cases actually. Ngoba people do not update addresses abo when they move. Others don't even update contact details like your cell phone numbers. Remember ukuthi thina, in order to get address yakho, a proper one, because we know about if you are stopped by a police officer, others will give phone number that is incorrect, or address athi ngihlala eCleveland kuphele kanjalo. Mesithi sokubheka eCleveland siqala kephi siya kephi. So umthetho uthi, when you remember, when you're updating when you are renewing your license, angithi khona lawa ama-requirements ukuthi bring your proof of address, not older than 3 months. Then they will update with system khona ka-Department of Transport. They will update a system with your most recent address and contact number, like cell phone number and whatnot. Thina i-system that we use when we are tracing is linked to our systems ka-transport. So if kuwukuthi wena, when you are renewing your license, you do not update your address, we are not able to find you. Sesohlangana ke-roadblock-ke usunenkinga. Another thing we always encourage our customers is they must update our details. But we do have a help desk. They can actually call us, we help desk, and request that we update their details. We also have an email address. You can also email us. We update your details. That way, it is easier for us to get hold of you when we need you, as opposed to come so surprised that we okay.
Interesting. Someone will say, yeah, but you normally send this thing via the post office. The post office currently is dysfunctional. And then what happens in that case?
I think it's a two-way thing. Ukuthi now the onus is on you to check every now and again ukuthi do I have anything, because we are all aware of what is happening with the USAPO, which is the post office. But now what we've been doing is we send out SMSs. We did put it on Facebook as well, because other people are thinking, hey, it's a scam. But we did put it on Facebook and other social media platforms that we utilize, which it's not a scam. You get an SMS from us notifying you that you've got outstanding fines. But on that very same SMS, we're not going to list the fines that you've got outstanding, no notice numbers, no amount or anything like that. The minute you get that SMS, then you call us. That is when we start having an engagement. This is what you have that is outstanding, and these are the processes that you can follow ukuze ulungise phela amacala akho lana. So we've got an SMS there is a process that we are currently utilizing in the absence of e-post office. And also what we do is we work closely with OCRM, uSizakala. We have taking service to the people. We also have road shows, which is when we go to these different wards, or we go to shopping centers. Last week we had a stand, a good business fair. Yes, so nama shopping centers, when we do go, MOPs, which are members of the public, they're able to come forward. But check drive anything outstanding. Yes, you do have, if both they do have a money, but say, you know what, let me just make a payment now, because you are able to make your payments there. And then those who are not able to make payments, then we guide them or advise them, this is the process that you can actually follow.
Then someone will say, Uvuyan was driving my car, I was not driving my car. here's a speed fine or a camera, I'm fine. How do I deal with that situation? We are now refusing to pay for that fine.
Okay, what happens in that case? Leyo hlezi sithola kakhulu, especially abantu that own ama-taxi, i-fleet, abakuma logistics business. We get those quite a lot. So we have a system or a process, or actually an entire section, which is called representations. Wena ulitholile ithikithi lakho ngoba imoto akade i-driver say under you, it's registered under you, but it's your child that was driving. So ufuna ithikithi lisuke from your name to your child's name or to whoever's name. What you do is you can send us an email stating ukuthi tholile ithikithi, but I was not driving. This is the driver. Uthumele ID number yakhe. Then Tina, we will do investigation yethu internally to confirm ukuthi indeed when uthumele email by calling you, also checking ukuthi ngempela le thikithi ukhuluma ngalo likhona, and then we will redirect. It's called redirection of ama-fines to that person's name. If lo muntu comes back, your son comes back later on saying, Aibo, I don't know this ticket, why is it under my name? Then we are able to go back to the original request which we received from you, ukuthi silithuse from wena le. If uphosisile-ke lapho, then it becomes a court issue.
Yeah.
But
So
we can move them from your name to somebody else's name. You can walk in AHQ or any of our offices, or even send an email. Then we're able to assist you.
yeah. Right, Mabusi, throughout the conversation, you've been mentioning that we can contact you if we need to update our details. So how do we go about doing that?
Okay, we do have a help desk here too, which we operate at normal working hours, but we try to respond within a period of 24 hours. But because of office hours, it sometimes takes a bit longer. You can email us. It's traffic.fines@durban.gov.za, or you can phone us on 031 311 2862 or 2863.
Okay.
But you can also walk in at any of our offices. We'll be able to assist.
So any
Metropolis office, you can come through and we'll be able to assist you.
So when I'm sending an email, what do I put on the subject line?
If Boguti, you want email fines ACO to be redirected, it's the same email that you use, redirection of fines, updating. If you want us to update your contact details, updating contact details. It's subject line, it's not really, you can put anything. We focus on the body. Boguti, sithini indaba yakho, cela sikusize ngayo.
Mabusi, siyabonga kakhulu. Umlayezo wakho ugcina kubashayeli.
Let's do the right thing. I remember Uguti, it's not Uguti we want a police, we want to fine you, but it's all about Uguti. We need to be law-abiding citizens. So let's do the right thing on the road.
Well, let's do the right thing by paying our traffic fines. That's all we had for you on this episode of eThekwini Matters podcast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good evening.